welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Zinhle, if you don't already know me, and I am back with another Wednesday video, okay? Yo, guys, I don't even know where to start, okay? I don't know where to start. But anyway, before I start with today's video, I would like to welcome all my Wednesday kings and queens. Welcome back, you guys, and I hope you guys have been enjoying my channel. And to all of those who are new to this channel, I would like to welcome you to this channel, and I hope you guys are gonna enjoy this family, and I hope you guys do stay and subscribe. And please also turn on your post notifications on so that you can be notified every time I post a new video. And also, guys, please do like this video, put a comment down below, and just let me know what you guys have been up to and how are you feeling this year since it started. How are things going in your life? I'd like to know that, okay? So first things first, guys. Can you guess what's happening today? Can you guess what I'm going to be talking about today? I am celebrating, guys. I told you guys this year, every win that we achieve in this life, we are going to celebrate for sure, for sure, for sure. We need to celebrate every single win. And this year, I did promise you that it's going to be a year of rest. It's going to be a year where God takes control. So I just need some time. I just need some time to gather my words, because guys, this video is really not planned. It's a video that I just wanted to make to let you guys know what has been happening since my last video, which I am gonna link in the cards, or I'm gonna put on the screen so that you guys can see and reflect on how good God can be in your life when you speak things into existence as well. So guys, today we are celebrating my achievement. I finally resigned from my previous work, the previous company that I was working for the past 5 years, guys. Yes, I've been working for that company for the past 5 years. So I'm gonna explain. So basically today is a video where I'm gonna take you guys through my work experience, basically my work life experience, what I've been through and what happened, what was going on, and all of that. Probably I'm not going to go into too much detail about other things, but I'm going to tell you guys my whole journey since I started working and all of that, and why and how I finally resigned, because it is probably going to be like a funny story, because I made a video talking about employment and how things have been draining for me, because I have been trying for the past year since I graduated to get something proper, and I couldn't get it, and it was like literally tearing me apart for the past year. But this year I confessed it, I said it with my mouth, I sat down and I talked to God about it. And at this point I was like, you know what, God, I'm not gonna fight with you, and I am not even willing to stress about this anymore. I'm just gonna leave everything onto your hands, and I'm gonna rest now. Because I feel like, and I did mention in that video as well, that in life we tend to try and control things and not let God do his job, or not let him be God to you. So this year I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna worry about this anymore. I'm gonna do what I have to do, and then everything else I honestly want to leave it to God. And the minute I did that, the minute I said it, I didn't know things would turn around within 3 weeks of me doing that. So so this is going to be like a story time as well, okay? It's gonna be like a story time. So first things first, where was I working? I'm not gonna mention the company's name out of respect of my contract, and I don't want to breach any contract that I was bound to. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what the company was about and all of that. So I and how I started working there and all of that. So first things first, when I studied in varsity, I decided to get a job. So at the end of my first year, I decided to get a job, and because I wanted to help my mother, my sister financially, which are the people who are in my life as my family, like my immediate family. So I wanted to help them to relieve stress. I mean, they're already going through a lot in their personal lives, born as self. Yeah, well, so I was like, you know what? When I went to varsity, I was like, I know the demands that goes into varsity itself, you know, and how you can feel so much pressure as a learner or as a student in varsity. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a job, like a part-time job, and I can help out at home, in a sense that I didn't have to ask them for money when I needed clothes, because in varsity we wear clothes every day. So I didn't want to pressurize or put my mom under pressure to keep buying me new clothes and all of that. So I was like, I'm gonna get a job, and I am gonna pay for my own things. So whatever that I want to do, I will pay for it out of my own pocket. So since I started working in this company or in this particular job, I never asked my parents or my mother for money for certain things, because I was able to afford them for myself. Okay, so I started working in the company, and then I started in December. Like, it's a retail, this I think I forgot to mention that it is a retail store. It is a very, very nice retail store. I would recommend someone or anyone who's looking for a job to 100% go for that particular company, because they have so many benefits. They have so many good things that they can offer for you as like for work experience, and in a sense of like a proper job. Like, it is a retail store, but it is amazing to work there, guys. You get your own medical aid, you get your pension fund, but I'm not going to get into those things. But that's like what you get, you know. And I was not even a permanent, I was a casual there. So what happened was, okay, I went there, I started working there, and then during December, in the December period, because that's the busiest period, I worked there. And then the manager at the time, because I changed managers as time went, but the manager at the time actually liked my work ethic and liked me personally, I would like to think. So she decided to extend my contract. So after December, normally they terminate your contract and be like, okay, thank you for assisting us, and yeah, thank you, bye. But for me, it was different, because she was like, would you like to continue working here? But I was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, because I'm a student, but I would love to. But then she was like, no, it's fine, you can just bring me your school schedule, and then I'll see what I can do to assist you, but you can continue working here if ever you want to. I was like, definitely. I mean, that was the greatest news of my life, because honestly, I didn't want to lose that job, because I was really benefiting so much from it already. So I changed contracts from a December person, casual, to like a part-time permanent person. So then I continued working there throughout my university years. It was excruciating, guys. It was very hard, because sometimes they needed me at work, and I now have school as well. Now I need to somehow compromise, you know. So it was very hard, very hard. I don't even want to sugarcoat it for you guys, because, you know, other kids, like other students, they focused solely on their studies, but I had to multitask. Basically, I had to be at work and also be a student, you know. So it was very hard for me to do that, but I did it, and I did graduate at the end of the day while I was working. And it was very demanding on a person. I didn't have a social life. I would like to believe I had some sort of social life, but it wasn't as abanye abantwana. You know, when they wanted to go out on Saturdays or Sundays, I couldn't because I had to be at work on Saturdays and Sundays. Maybe like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had to be at work. And then Monday to Thursday, I had to organize all my classes into 4 days basically, and my study time, everything. So I had my own schedule. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I had to go to work. When I knock off, I study, and then Monday to Thursday it's my classes. And when I come back from classes, I can't even sit with other people and have fun and all of that. I had to also do my notes, and yeah, so it was kind of like a double pressure type of thing. But I did have some time to enjoy with my friends here and there. It's not like I was very bound to like school and work all the time. I had some time off, but it wasn't the same. Like it was, I was not a kid basically. But I guess in university, nobody is a kid. You need to take responsibility of your life. So yeah, I studied, guys, like throughout, okay, up until I graduated, and I was still working for the same company. After graduating, I came to Pretoria, obviously, and then when I got here, things were a little bit tricky. And initially, me also coming here was to get like a proper job, because I feel like there are no, like I thought opportunities in Bloemfontein are very limited, so that's why I came this side, not knowing Ukuti I will also go through challenges and trials and everything else when I come this side as well. So when I left Bloemfontein, guys, I was already here with working where I was working. I was like, I'm done, I don't want to do it. Like, I feel like I've outgrown the job, and now I want bigger things. Like I want bigger things for my life. So I didn't want to stay here. This was not for me. Like I didn't want to stay here, as much as it was an amazing company to work for, but I felt trapped. So I felt like I'm not going anywhere with my life. So that's when I took the decision to come this side. I came this side and I struggled for a whole year trying to get something proper. I went very deep into like my whole mood sank. I felt like things are not happening for me. I just felt like I'm really trying, and I've been suffering for so long. Like, you've suffered your whole life, suffered throughout high school, high school was not that bad, because high school is high school, but varsity really made you feel Guti. Life is not about impilo, okay? It will make you feel like life is not about impilo. So I felt like I've suffered so long. Why can't I just get something that I want? Like, why can't I just receive, So yeah, and I spoke about it. I was, even last year, guys, I was still speaking to God about this. I was still asking, I was still pleading with God. I was still like, going through all these emotions. So, and then at some point, I feel like I got tired of asking, I got tired of pleading and all of that, and I just kept quiet. I went silent. I didn't say anything to God about it. All I did was to just ask him to keep me sane in this situation that I'm in, because I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm about to go crazy. So I was just asking him to just keep me sane, because when you're going through something, you start thinking about other things. You start thinking about things that you shouldn't even be thinking about, like suicide. It's like your mind start taking trips to dark places. So I was like, just please, Lord, just keep me sane, please, during this time, and let me just be patient. Beginning of this year, again, I was like, you know what, I'm so done, because I was applying like hell. Guys, I don't even want to tell you how many applications I've done since last year. Guys, you have no idea. So I did applications. Even beginning of this year, I started applying, but not like crazy. Last year I was going crazy. But this year I was like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm just gonna apply normally, and then if izinto zingayenzeki aziyenzeki, I'm not gonna force things. I am so sick and tired of forcing things, and it's really not nice living like that. But also, like I mentioned on my previous video where I was talking about my experience during 2021, that I want to use this year as a year of rest, because I'm so done trying to force things and trying to make things happen for myself, because they were clearly not happening. So I was just done, guys. I was like finished, but I was also done with where I was working. I was like, I'm very done. Like I'm tired. I need something else. Like I need to grow. I need something that's gonna make me feel challenged, you know. And I appreciate the experience, guys. The experience that I've gained from working in retail, that is purely like I cannot imagine not like I couldn't have imagined my journey not starting where I started, because it has taught me so much, like business wise, like working with people, yonke lonto le, it has taught me so much. I gained so much experience. I learned how to control my emotions. I learned how to deal with things professionally. I learned a lot of work ethics. Nje, I appreciate and I thank God so much for the fact that I started there, because clearly there was a reason why I had to start there, and I do not take it for granted, not even once. I mean, I had my ups and downs, I had my own challenges working here, and I feel like every work environment has those ups and downs and like challenges, but also I am very grateful for the ups and the downs that I've experienced, guys. Yo, it was just a hell of a journey, and I do thank God for it. But now that story time is all over and done with, I mean, I did butcher it a little bit because I feel like it's a very, very long story, but I did tell you guys nje where this is going. Yabo. So, wokusilapha, guys. We are here. So I'm sure you guys can already guess what's happening right now. So I would like to formally introduce myself as a corporate babe. Okay? I am now a corporate babe. Okay. Okay, I'm so excited, guys, because this opportunity, the way it came, oh my God, it can only be God. Like, it can only be God. Let me tell you another story time of how I got this opportunity, right? So I've been applying, like I said, all along, applying for different jobs. Even applying for positions that I am overqualified for. But nje ukuthi umuntu ungene somewhere and just like that door to just open up, guys. I was like, I'm willing to even take a step down, just for me to just enter. So I applied for different jobs, so I applied for this other job, which is the one that I'm gonna be working at. So I applied for it, and then they called me, guys, and they didn't even take too long. Well, it was a little bit long because I think I applied for the job 2 weeks ago. So they replied, and when they replied, they were like, hi, this is so-and-so's company, and we would like to ask you a few questions. And I was like, yes. Okay, I didn't say that, but yeah, I was like, no, yeah. And then they asked me questions over the phone. I think it was like a telephonic interview to hear the kind of person I am and how I speak and whatever. So that we did that, and then clearly I passed it. And then they called me for an interview, and they were like, please come for an interview for the position that you applied for. Mind you, I applied for a position that is very low. But I didn't care, guys. Like I said, I was so done with where I was willing to take anything that is below, not below, but anything that will just get me into where I wanna B. So I was like, okay, no problem. I prepared for the freaking interview. I've never prepared for something like this. Okay, like exam, okay, sharp. But I prepared for that interview like no tomorrow. I slept at around 12 o'clock, boma 1 o'clock, boma 2 o'clock, preparing for that interview because I received the phone call at like my city Monday, and then the interview was at Wednesday. On Wednesday I was preparing, I was doing everything that I had to do, but I had to keep it silent. I feel like this thing of us announcing things before they happen is really so I kept quiet about it, and I was like, you know what, I went for interviews before. Clearly I failed them because I didn't get the jobs. So with this one, I'm just gonna keep quiet because I also don't want to disappoint my parents, my mom, my family, because I've been telling them, oh, I have an interview, and then it turns out that I don't get the job. But it's not a lot of interviews, guys. It was like within the whole year, it was like 2 interviews, so 2 or 3. So they called me and they told me, I must come for the interview. I was like, sure, no problem. Prepared for the interview, went for the interview. I was a little bit nervous before it started, but right. So as time went, obviously I was speaking freely in the shapo, and I think they liked me. I think so. So I left. After I left, they said they will let me know during the week what's happening. Now I'm at home. I'm like, yo, Jesus, am I even gonna get this job? So I was like praying and all of that, I'm like, but you know what, I'm not gonna stress about it because I've been here before, and it was not a nice feeling waiting for something that is not even gonna be yours at the end of the day. So I kind of tried to forget about it, went about my life as normal. Then this other day, quickly, I'm at work, I get a phone call, and they're like, hi, so-and-so, hi, Tabby. And they're like, we sent you an email, we would like to offer you a different position. What position is this? My position. And they were like, check your emails and please prepare for another interview. Guys, did I not want to cry that day? And I mean, I applied for something that is very low compared to the position they were gonna interview me for. So now I'm freaking out even more. I'm like, did I get the job? Did I fail the previous interview? Did I do something wrong? Like, I was having all these questions and I didn't know what was happening. So I prepared for the interview. Guys, sometimes I got sick before the interview. So the day of the interview, if I gave mask, I feel like I was a little bit fluey. And I tried everything. I drank your mixtures, everything. I did everything that I could right for that interview because I was not willing to postpone or cancel that interview. I was not going to do it. So I was like, I went. When I got there, and I was sick, guys, mind you, so I was wearing my mask and everything. And then the person who's the head of that department called me and was like, hi, how are you, and all of that, we're gonna call you in a minute. I was like, okay, no problem. And then I sat there, and then after a while, which I feel like I don't like that because it was so nerve-wracking sitting in that sitting room, in that waiting area. It was very nerve-wracking. Okay, so they called me in, and then they asked me, okay, no, it's fine, you ngasusi mask yabona vaccinated, and yeah, sure, I feel a little bit fluey, so please, I'm gonna prefer it but they opened windows obviously, but I was still like, no, can I keep my mask on because I don't feel well and I don't want to get you guys sick. And they were like, okay, cool. The interview went, guys. Interview jonga there's a show. So they were like, when I went out, they were like, okay, we'll let you know, but I already knew, when you feel already something is yours. I already felt it that day, and I declared it even when I entered that door, that this is mine. That Lord, I've agreed. Uguti, yeah, I must not get other positions. I've accepted them, but this one is mine. Yalla, this is mine. So I went through it, and everything went well, and I was, and then it ended obviously. And as I went out, guys, so as I went out, other candidates were coming in, but it was only like 2 people. So I don't know if they did like interview other people previously. No. Actually, I was the first person, but they had other candidates as well. Go when I go when competition, am I even gonna get this job? So I'm like, okay, but you know what, Lord, I put everything in your hands. At this point, it's all up to you. And then, yeah. And then they said they'll let me know, Masandit. After like 2 straight days, guys, I'm sitting, because I was sick, so I didn't go to work. Got a phone call, chick. Congratulations. Yo! Guys, to tell you, Andiva, because I already knew their number, ne? So, I don't want to cry, because last time I cried and it was sad tears, but I promise you guys, these are like happy tears. The minute I heard that congratulations, yo, guys, I mean, not a lot of people want to work in corporate because I feel like they've experienced it, but Tina and I experienced it, and who are very desperate for something better for their life. Oh my God, it was the most amazing experience ever. When they said congrats, you know, professionalism flew out of the window. I literally screamed at that HR and finance lady. Like, I literally screamed. Yo, guys, hold on. When I heard that congratulations, guys, I literally fell on my knees. Is this you? And they were like, you know what, check your emails, we have an offer for you, and like, if you agree, if you disagree, you can just send it back to us, and then to adjust it and whatever. Njani? Me? Are you sure? Okay, guys. So fine. And you know, when you are very specific to about what you want, when you're very specific, guys, because this job, I feel like the Lord already opened the door for me even before Ndifumana, because the other interviews that I went for were like corporate companies, yes, but this one is different, specifically because I wanted a job that was not going to be too demanding to me, in a sense of because I want to push YouTube to grow this year. I really want my YouTube to grow, so I never have time. I mean, working in retail, it's impossible to grow a YouTube channel because you are always at work. Monday to Sunday you are at work. So I was very specific with what I wanted to get. So even in their thingy, during the interview, they told me, they were like, in our company, we are more of abantu be innovative. Slap. But slap ever. And so you in your position that we are offering you, either Ozoza 2 days in the office, right? And then 3 days you work from home. It's optional. Or you take 3 days at the office and then 2 days at home. And then Bati, either way, it's still fine. Ungatata your whole 5 days at work, like your whole 5 days, and work at the office, and then obviously weekend you off. Guys, do you know how it felt when they told me that? Like, I wanted to scream through the roof. This needs to be mine for so many reasons. Yeah, well, because guys, I was when they said I got the job, I was so happy. And on top of that, in retail, you hardly get weekends off. You hardly get your public holidays off. You do work during those times, but you get double. For instance, like on Sundays and public holidays, you get double. You paid double. But I don't know I'm not speaking on other companies. I'm speaking of the company that I was working for. If man double pay, you get paid double. Yeah, and then on holidays, on December holidays, guys, it was impossible for me to go home and see my mother because of the fact that in retail during December, that's the peak days. Like, that's the peak months. Like, Fenike, you must be at work because in December, that's when it is the busiest. Yeah, but hey, guys, I'm gonna be working now. Hi.
Why do you look so surprised?
Untusile man.
What are you doing?
I'm shooting.
I'm
Great again.
from
Baby, I won't. I promise you. So in corporate, obviously, bayavala during the December period. You don't know how amazing that feels, because now I can go home, guys. I can actually visit my mom for as long as I can, because now we are closing during the December period, and public holidays, they're also closed. I never had that luxury. But yo, guys, it is an amazing feeling. I am so happy. I'm so grateful to God. I'm so grateful for the prayers of my mom, my sister, my man. I am so happy, Uguti, I'm in this position. And I'm about to start soon with work. And I even received like a very sweet email, and they were like, we can't wait to meet you. You don't get long delay. I wanna, like, you know, I'm gonna be part of the team soon. So yeah guys, those are the news that I actually wanted to tell you guys. Yo, I'm so happy. Like, and you know, after receiving the news, it took me some time to actually accept Lendo and the it took some time for me to be happy. I mean, I think I took like 2 days before I told my mom, but I eventually told her about the news, and she was very happy. And yeah, so yeah, those are the news, guys, and I am so happy. Probably you guys will be seeing me very often here on YouTube, but obviously I have like a training period, and during that period I'm always going to be at the office. Probably things are going to be a little bit hectic because now I'm gonna have to adjust to a new environment. So Andiko, I'm not going to make promises right now in terms of YouTube videos, but I'm going to try my best to shoot as much as I can and to just give you guys nice content. But once I am done with my training, then yeah, understand, good to YouTube, we will be communicating. Yeah, guys, okay. So I bought this at Woolies, I think during this week or a week ago, and I just want to pop it for the real one. I'm kidding. So I just want to pop it because I feel like this is a moment to celebrate, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity. So
baby, don't shake it.
I shouldn't shake it. Okay, and this is shaker, but we're gonna pop this to bigger things, guys, to more opportunities, to bigger, like we are speaking bigger upon our lives, and this is not it. God is not done with me yet, and I do believe, Uguti, I'm still going far in life, and I'm still gonna have like better opportunities, and I can't wait to spread my wings and to achieve more things in my life. So I would like to celebrate with you guys because you guys listened to my story when I was crying tears of sadness, and now today I'm crying tears of joy. So we need to celebrate that as well. I'm gonna open this and I don't know how it's gonna go because there you can do there you can do dubula yona. Hey, okay guys, masi dubule 1 2 3 Sizoti to new beginnings. 1 2 3. Well, 1 2 3. Well, let's take an ad break. To new beginnings. Cheers, Felicia. Cheers to you guys. Cheers to me. Cheers to Baba God for always having my back. I mean, I almost doubted him there for a minute, but wati hima and wati, hold up, wait a minute, it's a 22. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Masigcwalisa. Okay. So guys, I guess this brings us to the end of today's video. Well, it's a Friday, so I'm still gonna celebrate. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope you guys did enjoy listening to my story. And please guys, do like this video and share this video as well. Don't forget to also put a comment down below and let me know ukuthi, what are some of the things that have been happening for you this year. If it hasn't happened yet, don't mention it, but if it has happened yet, mention it when asiswam, and let's celebrate together. This is a beautiful day and a beautiful moment to celebrate, and I'm so grateful for it. And thank you guys for joining me. And with that being said, my loves, please also don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. It's zinhle_ndaliso, and that's on period. And also I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.
That you got to find comfort with where you are. You got to find comfort with who you are before you figure out why you are.